Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Everybody, welcome back. Another Blind Battle beers. Why are we doing this? Because we have both these beers in the fridge and they're fun to do. And I had mentioned this in the Miller High Life and the Pabst Light video. Miller High Life's only 4.6%. Coors Light's 4.2%. And by the way, I realized I did a Coors Light versus Pabst Light video, and I was questioning at first why both of them were 4.2%, but Coors Light said there was more calories, and I thought the can was bigger. I was thinking the can was 375 milliliters, but it's 355, which is 12 ounces. So they're both 12 ounces. So how is Coors Light 100 and whatever calories, and Pabst Light says it's 96? Makes no sense. I thought beer was based off ABV. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? So I misspoke in that video. It's fine. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? So let's do this, shall we? Both of these beers to me look the exact same. Don't know what they look like to you guys, but in the bright lights, maybe this one's a tad lighter, but they look the exact same. Both have no head. Both have decent amounts of bubbles in the glass. When we drank Coors Light versus Pabst Light, one of them had no bubbles in them, and both of these beers have bubbles in them. So maybe I just had a bad can in that video. Not a bad can, just a flat can. Who knows? As per usual, the glass closest to us is what we're drinking first. Smells like beer. A little sweet, maybe a little grassy, crackery. Nothing crazy. It doesn't smell like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. This one doesn't smell like much at all. I mentioned this in the Pabst versus Coors Light. I've drank more Coors Light than anything in my life. And I was expecting to smell these and be like, oh, this is Coors Light. Again, when you drink something without knowing like which glass is which, you don't know. Like I don't know which one of these is Coors Light. I would say this one smells a little bit better. More intense maybe like beer, but they both smell kind of eh. So we'll try the orange one first. Cheers. Light, crisp, refreshing. Tastes like Coors Light to me. I mentioned this in the other video. I'm an old man these days. I've been drinking beer for a long time. Coors Light was my go-to beer. Way before I got into craft beer, I've drank thousands of Coors Lights. I'm not proud of it, but I have. That was my beer. I've spent, if I could invest all of my money over time that I have spent on Coors Light, I'd be really well off. I probably wouldn't have to work these days. And this right away reminds me of Coors Light. A little sweet, bready, crackery, dry, crisp. It just tastes like Coors Light. It's good. That's weird because this nose I think smelled better than this one. Yeah, the nose on this is just pretty whatever. Let's taste it. Cheers. It's good. I mean, gosh, this is throwing me off now. Not throwing me off, but it's making me guess. I feel like I'm right. This beer feels a little more carbonated, although this one has more bubbles in the glass. It's so strange. But this one, it just feels like lighter bodied. You would think this would be the light beer. It's really crisp and dry, but it's just not as beer flavored as this one. Man, these are similar. This one might be a little sweeter. And I think in the last video that we did, the Coors Light was a little sweeter. I feel like, again, I feel like I've had this beer a million times. This one, it's weird. Like, I mean, admittedly, I love High Life. It just, this bottle, if this is High Life, doesn't feel like it's very impactful. And there's no Miller glass lacing to cheat. Yeah, this one has a little, oh gosh, that last sip was good. I just feel like this one tastes more like beer. This is good though. Again though, I feel like I've had this beer a million times. Orange Glass is the winner. I just prefer it. And not for any reason. It just has a little bit more of that beer flavor to me. But in my mind, this makes no sense because this is a little bit higher in alcohol. So you'd think that this would be High Life since it has a little bit more flavor to it. But whatever, this is our guess. Orange is the winner in this Battle Beers. My goodness gracious. Orange is Coors Light. Man, Coors Light is doing well these days. I had mentioned it in the last video. I've taken a couple years off of Coors Light. Like I've been drinking Miller Lite because it's won a lot of battle beers. But maybe like taking a break and coming back to it has made me appreciate it more now. Orange Glass wins, dude. That is what it is. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you guys. So, you guys fans of these beers? Let's talk about them. If you've never done a side-by-side blind, do it. And that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't